Hello, everybody.
Hey, it's been a while.
It has been a while. Absolutely.
Can't catch this man. Pin him down.
Hey, I'm busy. What do you expect? With the homestead and trying to grow food and still working a full-time job, we're both pretty busy. So, with all that being said, she's got a little something, a little surprise here for you guys to check out. And if you don't have one, you might want to look into it.
Yeah. So, it's not a Dooney. If that surprises you. Or Duluth. or Dress Up Your Purse. It's totally other brand altogether. So, I am on Instagram sometimes just scrolling through things, doom scrolling is what they call it. Did you know that?
No, I don't have time for those kinds of things.
Sometimes, like when you're waiting in the doctor's office, whatever. Anyway, so this brand kept coming up as a sponsored ad in my feed, Lyons Leather Company. So for a while I just ignored it, and because I didn't know how legit it was. But then it kept coming up and kept coming up. So I started reading the comments on the videos and stuff, and people were like, I love mine, whatever. I still thought, okay, it's probably some scam thing or whatever. So I went ahead and just said to myself, what will happen if I just messaged them? What's the worst that could happen? They say, sorry, we can't do anything for you, whatever. So I send them a message. I tell them about our YouTube channel, and I just said, hey, would you be interested in collaborating with us for a video? We would talk about the quality of the leather. I would talk about the functionality of the bag, give an honest review, share it with whoever you want us to share it with. This is how it goes, blah, blah, blah. So I tell them that. And then I kind of forget about it for a day or so and kind of just shove it to the back of my mind, thinking they'll say, sorry, we're not working with anybody right now. But then I get a message, and she's like, sure, what do you want? Like, which bag do you want? And I was like, okay, wait, what? I was kind of shocked. So I left it up to them completely to just pick out whatever they wanted me to promote. And they have one bag style in 3 different sizes, which I'll get to the details on that in a little bit. They have several different colors. So she chose their original size, the one they started off the company with, to send me, and she chose one of their limited edition colors. So the lady's name who owns the company is Lisa, and she's very, very, very nice and very responsive to her emails, to her messages. Super sweet woman. She is kind of just an entrepreneur who was struggling to find a handbag that worked for her, so she decided to make one herself and started this company, and it's all woman-ran, women-owned. So the sort of girly part of me is like, yay, girl power. But I just think it's pretty great, because who knows how to better design a handbag than the people who actually use them. We wouldn't want you making one.
Nah, I swear.
So anyway, that is kind of their backstory. They do have a lifetime guarantee on their bags for manufacturer defects or anything that rips or tears that's not supposed to, kind of thing. So that's good. What else do I need to say about the company? Man, I don't remember. If there's any other details that I need to include that I forgot, I will put them in the description box, because there was a lot. I know all of their leather goods are made by hand in Leon, Mexico, which is the same place that Bedstew makes their bags, or has their bags made. So the quality is just as good as Bedstew's stuff, in my opinion, but he will talk more about that part, I guess, in a little bit. So here we go. Let's get right to it. Mr. Chatterbox over there.
Let's get into it.
All right, so this is the bag. Like I said, they have 3 sizes. This is their smallest size. It is just called the bee. Now, why they named everything after bees, I do not know. They have a size larger than this called the biggie bee, and then their largest size is called the queen bee. At some point, I plan to have all 3 sizes so that I can do a comparison for you guys, and because after using this one in many, many situations, I have seen where it would be beneficial to have the other sizes. So, like I said, this is the original size, just the bee.
What if they don't want a comparison video?
I'm going to give it to them anyway.
Do you want a comparison video? Would you like to see?
You will.
Wow, just tell them what they want. Would you like to see a video of all 3? Let us know in the comments.
Okay, so this bag, I don't even know where to start, because I have so many good things to say. I just do I start with the strap? Do I start with the bag? What do I start with? Because it's all awesome.
Well, I would say just pick something and run
Okay,
with it.
so what I like about the exterior of the bag is that they don't use edge paint. I hate edge paint. I mean, it looks nice on some things, but it doesn't stay, and it cracks, and it peels, and it looks terrible over time. So they do not do that. They just have raw seams, and I like that because it's like the boho type feel, rustic. The edges here are just, exterior stitching. I'm having trouble finding my words today, sorry. And I like the look of that too. It's very hippie-ish, for lack of better terms. So they have an exterior pocket on the front, which is closed by a magnetic snap. And something you'll notice as I'm giving you a tour of this bag is that their lining is really fun, and I'll talk more about that when I get to the inside. But this is what they call their cell phone pocket. And I have an iPhone SE, which does fit in here just fine. What do you have? What's your phone? A 13?
I don't know.
I think he has a 13 or an 11. Maybe it's 11. Either way,
I
it's
think
a little
it's
bigger
11.
than mine, and it would fit in here too without like a super bulky case on it. So that's been really convenient just to shove my phone down into. Let's see. There's no pocket on the back. It's got a pretty decent gusset size here so that you can fit more than what you'd think for a bag this size.
But
My
is
next,
Is
huh?
that the back or is that the front?
Oh, good point. So you can wear this either way. I wear it to where the pocket is on the outside so that I can easily reach in and get my phone. But they have a little tiny logo right here, and I'm pretty far away from my camera right now, so I can't get close to it without falling off the porch. So you can feel free to pause this and zoom in, but they have their logo stamped right here on this corner, and then on the other side, on the same corner, they have their logo stamped as well. So kind of both sides are the front, and they said that they did that on purpose so that you could wear it whichever direction you want and it would still look finished, which I appreciate. So my next favorite part is the zipper, and if you can see this, it seems to look a little wavy, and that's where I have my stuff jammed in here, more stuff than what I normally carry in here. And so my concern when I saw that it did that was that it was going to catch as I was opening and closing, but it doesn't. It just comes right open. I love that sound, don't you? Love the sound of a smooth zipper.
That's very nice.
Yeah, so I mean it closes and opens with very minimal effort, and a lot of bags I have had, while wearing them, you kind of have to hold on to this end and then pull the zipper open so that it will actually go without jerking the whole bag. This is not like that. It's so smooth, you just barely even pull it and it goes. And they have a leather zipper pull right here. So the inside is packed full of my stuff at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and take that out, and as I put it back in, I'll show you how it fits in there. But I'm going to take it out so I can show you the inside of the bag. So this particular lining is exclusive to this color. Each leather color has its own corresponding lining. This is like yellow and white with some flowers and green leaves and things like that. I hope you can see it well on the camera here. But it's so cute and so fun, and every time I open it, it makes me happy. And looking on the website, I've noticed that all of their linings are super cute, and they're very well chosen to match the exterior color of the bag, or complement, I should say. So on the back, well, the back of the bag, there is a pocket here, which I did not empty. It has my keys and some papers. Just a very slim pocket that is the entire width of the bag and the entire depth of the bag, closed with a snap. On the other side, you have the exact same thing. So I like to keep cash on that side. It's been very convenient for that.
Did you see the flies coming out of there?
The flies are flying around everywhere. They're not coming out of the purse. Okay,
all
so
that money in there, the cobwebs and the flies
yeah,
just
thanks.
falling out.
Anyway, so also on the back of the bag, there's this small zipper pocket here, which is big enough to, I'd say, to give you an idea of size of this pocket, if you fold cash in half once, that's about the size of this pocket. So it's big enough for cards, big enough for cash, whatever you want to stick in there. On the front of the bag, there is just a slip pocket that's about the same size if you fold cash in half, maybe a little larger than that. This right here is my absolute favorite part. This little pocket is a chapstick pocket, is what they call it. And I don't use it for chapstick. I use it for my essential oil roller bottle, which it fits perfectly inside, just like that. And it's so handy. This one's my blend for allergies, so if I'm feeling like a little congested or whatever, I just reach in, grab it out, done. It's been so easy, but other ladies use it for chapstick, lipstick, whatever will fit in there. I saw one girl in the group, the fan group, use it for doggy poop bags. So, you know,
And if you guys stay to the end, we'll go through and we'll get a close-up camera view of inside and each pocket.
Yeah.
That way you guys can see like a little, I don't know, walkthrough of the bag. But and we know it's far away, but we'll show you one at the end, so stick around.
All right, so then I think that's all the pockets. Yeah, so what I do is I right now have, I will cover this up. This is my card holder with my ID and my debit card in it. I stick that in this slip pocket right here. I have my other cards, another debit card, my, you know, Sam's Club card, things like that. I stick in behind it, and those all fit perfectly in that slip pocket on the front of the bag. So in this bag, you don't really need a wallet, but I brought my wallet out with me so I can show you how it fits. And then, like I said, in this pocket here, it's very slim and it's perfect for cash. And you can leave the cash fully unfolded, which I also like. All right, so then, like I said before, I stick my essential oil roller in that chapstick pocket. It's so nice to have that. It really is. That made my day, having a chapstick pocket. Even though my chapstick is in a round container. In a different this thing. Okay, so I brought my wallet out here, which I'm not using at the moment because you really don't need to with this bag, but I brought it out to show you that it does fit. This is just a standard bifold type thing, so it's, you know, about the size of the hand, and it fits right in here.
Whose hand?
My hand, definitely not yours.
Well, what if everybody's hand's different sizes?
It's the size of my petite hand. You are. I hope you missed him.
It was worth the wait to see me, all right?
So I also have this little zipper pouch that is also roughly the size of my hand that I put in here. And like I said, keep in mind, I don't normally carry this wallet in here. So if you take the wallet out, you have room for something else. And then my essential oil thingy-mabob, which this one is a hard case. My other one that you guys are used to seeing is not a hard case. I'm not quite sure I like this better because it doesn't flatten. But anyway, stick that right in there, and then we zip her up. Now, because of my essential oil case being right here in the corner across from the chapstick holder, it does bulge a little bit, but you see I still didn't have any trouble zipping it. It all fits. It unzips very easily. We take this wallet out here because you don't need it in this bag. And then you've got plenty of room for other stuff. You can stick your sunglasses in here. I went to the beach last week with my friend and I took my glasses with me in case the waves knocked out a contact or something. They fit in here. I had a can koozie in here that somebody gave me today, just jammed in there. I mean, just whatever. The only thing I have tried to fit with all this stuff that couldn't was just a normal size water bottle. Now that's where I felt like the next size up would have been handy. But for everyday running around, this is absolutely perfect. So the next thing I want to show you is the strap. So this is the smallest setting that it goes on. It is perfect for over the shoulder, just toss it on, whatever, if you want to look more formal. But I've never seen a strap like this before until this company. I wasn't sure what I would think of it either, because when I saw that it was snaps, I'm like, surely that's not going to stay together. But it does. These snaps are intensely strong. So you can wear it, like I said, like this over the shoulder, unsnap the whole thing, and literally adjust it wherever you want. Now, I will include a photo at the end of the video of me wearing it as a fanny pack, and I mean, just about whatever size you are, you could wear it as a fanny pack. And I'll go over strap lengths here in a minute because they do have another option. But the other way that I like to wear it is just on two snaps like this, which would be crossbody length, perfect for me. Or sometimes I'll wear it on the third and fourth snaps, and it'll be closer to sit like this, more like a belt bag type thing. So this bag really does just cover all the bases. I have a belt bag in there from Duluth that I'll probably never use again because I have this, and it's just so easy to put on and change. When I went to the beach last weekend, I wore it as a belt bag for the first whole part of the day, and then I needed to switch into a different situation, and so I was able to just take the snaps off, readjust them, and put it on as a crossbody. It was fantastic. So I really do like that. Also, this is their original strap length, this number of snaps, sorry. But they do have extended straps now. So this one fits small through, I believe, large, and then they have one that fits extra large to double X. So there's plenty of options there, no matter what size or height or anything that you are, or however you like to wear your bags. Also, one of their newer features, if I can get it turned the right direction, is that these straps, too many S words, come off. So if you want to mix and match the different colors between the bags, or just put on a whole different strap entirely, you can. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature. And it's just a little O-ring with a, I don't know what you call that. What do you call that? It's a
spring closure.
pushy flap. But
it's like a
anyway, this bag has been great. I have carried it for, how long have I had it now? Maybe 2 weeks? Almost 2 weeks, maybe.
Well, I don't remember.
And
it's been a while. It's been
I have taken it to the beach, and when I was at the beach, I told him, he wasn't with me, it was just me and my friend, but I told him, I'm going to take this to the beach, I'm going to set it in the sand, I'm going to let it get wet, I'm going to see what happens. And I did. And it had sand all over the outside, it had sand down inside of this pocket, it got wet from the water soaking up through the sand, and after I brushed it off, it dried out, it looks like nothing happened to it. It has just held up so well. Another thing I like about this lining, the fabric that they chose is, I don't know what it is, like if it's a form of cotton or what, but it's very, very thick and durable and wipeable. It's not plasticky at all. How would you describe this fabric? It doesn't feel plasticky, but it's real thick and, like I said, wipeable. So everything that they did, they wanted to make sure it was durable and it was going to last. So I really appreciate that. But not only did I take this bag to the beach, I took it, everywhere else we went. And then he and I have been into bike riding, and we went on, 2-3 miles, a bike ride the other day, and I wore this the whole time as a crossbody, but I wore it back here, just, off to the back where it was out of my way, and I actually forgot I was even wearing it because it was that wonderful. And we will include a little video clip that he took without me knowing at the end of this video, to shows how easy it is to wear this while riding a bike and getting your phone out of it at the same time. So yeah, I mean,
she's a very dangerous bike rider. She doesn't use both hands.
Oh, I know, it's terrible. Anyway, it was really great for that, and I just love it. So now I'm going to pass this off to him for the part that you guys also love, and let him talk about what he thinks of the leather and the construction and all that manly stuff.
Passing it off to me. Well, upon receiving this item, as you all know, I'm all about the quality and what I could see as durabilities, good, bad, ugly, etc. And as she stated earlier, some of the previous brands that we've looked at in the past, one of them in particular, this leather seems to come from the same company that they get theirs from. And it is an extremely high quality leather. I mean, again, very impressed with the leather quality. These are not perfect bags. If you look at one side of these, which one was it? Oh, the bag's fine. The leather has imperfections, just like any piece of leather would. There's a spot right here, and I thought there was one more.
There's just striations is what they call them, I believe. There's
striations in the leather, and there's a couple spots in there where you can tell that it's not just a perfect plain, cookie cutter bag. It has its own little uniqueness to it. So I appreciate that. It's not everybody's got the same thing, because they're all going to look different. Very minimal. You wouldn't know what it was unless you knew what it was because you've seen one before. So it's not real flashy, so that's kind of nice to look at. The only issue, and it may not be an issue, but the only thing I see as far as durability is concerned is my issue is with the edge right here. And like she said, it's the raw leather, but it's just sewn together and the thread is exposed. Now, the durability of the thread, I guess we'll see as time goes on, but It would be a very highly, very high wear area, because that would be the first thing that would touch the ground, and the threads what would maybe concern me. But in the time that she's had this, I don't see any pulls. I don't see any nicks in the threads. So
And we all know I'm not gentle.
yeah, we know that. So I mean, as of right now, for 2-3 weeks use, whatever, it looks like it's a very durable thread, and I don't see any wear or even any discoloration in the threads or in the leather. So
The only thing that's changed in the leather since I've had it is just that it's gotten softer. And I think that's wonderful because that front pocket was a little tight whenever we first got it, but it's loosened up. The whole bag is just softened, and I mean, while keeping its shape, it's wonderful.
another thing that I will give them credit for is they do have a very good stitch. You look at this where the strap is attached to the bag. They have a very, very structured, very good stitch. It's not something that you're easily going to get snagged on and pull it and break it out. It's a very thick thread that they're using, and they do a real good job. I don't see any issues with attachments to the leather. So all in all, as far as my outlook is concerned with cost and the quality that you're getting, I think it's a great product. I don't see anything that would show me a red flag. I mean, it's a good looking bag. I think this lady and her journey in making the perfect bag for the other wonderful ladies like my wife, I think she's on the right track, and as long as they keep up this high quality, I think she'll be well on her way to being a very reputable source. So good job. We like it. And if my input means anything, so if you see your husband and he's like, "What do you want another purse for?" Well, now you got my outlook on it. So tell him, hey, listen to this guy. He knows what he's talking about.
And as far as quality goes too, I know that something else I just remembered that I wanted to talk about is that they said that they make their bags in small batches. So especially this is their forest color, which there's still some available, but especially the limited edition colors, they make 100 of each one, if I'm not mistaken, right around 100 of each one at a time. But with the limited edition colors, they make a certain amount and then that's it. They're done forever. So they're not, and they talk about this specifically, that they're not focused on just pumping stuff out. They want to make small batches. Even their colors that they make all the time, I think they have 5 or 6 core colors, they make them in batches of 100. And that's all. And then when they need more, they get another batch of 100, because they want their workers to be focused on quality and making sure that every bag is done the right way and that you're getting a nice piece, instead of these other fast fashion places that are just pumping out stuff and the stitches are crooked and stuff doesn't work right. She really wants her customers to be satisfied with her product, and I think she's done a really good job with that. So, and as far as the colors themselves, the limited edition colors, they come out twice a year, so April and October. So coming up in just a few months, she'll be releasing a lot of new limited edition colors. So make sure you go check that out. I know I probably will be. Whether I buy one or not, I'm going to check them out. But the other products she offers, she does have 2 different styles of wallets. I do not have either one of those yet, but at some point we might be checking those out and giving you a review on that if you think it's something you might be interested in. She really prides herself on serving the minimalist as well. So these wallets are very minimal, just like the bags are pretty minimal, but highly functional. And I think she's got a really good blend of minimalism but function, all of that together. She's done a great job with that. So, anything else you want to say?
Speaking of wallets, men's trifold would be nice. Just say.
Tell Lisa. She's the one who makes these things. And that's another thing I like about this lady, Lisa. She's very open to suggestions. So if I can figure out how to do it, I will link the Facebook group if you're interested in joining. But there's like a whole fan club on Facebook for this brand. And Lisa herself, the owner and designer and everything, she's in that group, and she will regularly post questions asking for your feedback, wanting to know what you would change. She asked, this exterior pocket is a new design. She's asking everybody how they felt about that. So she's really, she finds her customers' input important, and she takes it seriously. She takes it into consideration because she really wants to please her customers. So yeah, Lisa, when you watch this, because I know that you are looking forward to seeing it, he would like to see a men's wallet. Trifold, would you say? Yes, trifold. Because a lot of the wallets we've found from these independent businesses, like Beds Do and some other small businesses, are just bifold things, and that's not what you prefer, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so men's trifold. And then maybe we'll get him doing a review.
So, what else you got to say about them?
That's really it. I think I've gone over all the main points. I'm really excited to have this bag, and if I didn't already have I just hit my microphone, I'm so sorry. If I didn't already have other bags that I loved and, that are special to me that I'm going to be keeping forever, if I was just looking for the perfect bag to have one to carry every day, out of everything I've ever tried, this would be it. Because it really, maybe not just this size, but this bag style. Of everything I've ever tried, this is probably the most functional and the most easy to use, and just, especially because you can adjust the strap so many different ways. It goes from day to night to weekend to whatever you want it to do. So if I, like I said, didn't already have so many other things that were special to me, this would be it. This would be all I would need. I'm really, really happy with it.
All right, guys, so we're going to show you some close-up interior of the bag now, and we'll see you on the next video.
Hopefully we won't be so awkward next time, but man, guys, it's been a while, so we're a little rusty. But thank you so much for watching anyway, and we'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.